Alright, so now that we've established that the Yap Lord is back, let's get into this. I'll be ranking, in my opinion, the top 10 best queens and empresses in history. This is for the girls, but don't worry, guys. For the boys, I got you covered. There will be one coming for you. Don't be fooled. The reason she's so low is because she reigned for a very short time. However, had she reigned longer, she would have been way farther up. The reason being is that she was a very popular figurehead and was a symbol of hope for the Kingdom of Poland. Now, I would call her a precursor to Catherine the Great, but I mean, they didn't necessarily get along very well. But aside from that, she pretty much was. Had Catherine the Great not happened, she would have been much higher on this list. Guys, we found her. The one not inbred Habsburg. And no surprise that she was competent. We're not dealing with Charles II of Spain. No, seriously. Maria Theresa of Austria was a very excellent queen. However, she did have one major drawback, which was how she treated the non-Catholics in the Austrian Empire. Can't deny how influential Queen Elizabeth II was. I mean, starting from the beginning of her reign, promoting decolonialism, which, although was a flawed process, had very good intentions. And let's be honest, we all have watched a movie with Queen Elizabeth II featured in some way. So, yeah, honestly, goated queen. I'm gonna say it, beating the Romans is no small feat. Now, being an African queen in a small kingdom beating the Romans, that's pretty impressive, don't you think? And that's why she's here. Okay, where do I start? So, the country of Georgia, under her, entered its golden age, in which, yeah, a small little Eastern European country became a major power. Honestly, had she lived longer, she could have delayed or prevented the Mongol invasion. Kind of like how Queen Tamar started her golden age, Catherine the Great continued the golden age of Russia started by Peter the Great. Under her, Russia had significant military successes, significant diplomatic successes, and in general just became a much stronger state. Some of my Polish viewers might be upset with her for being involved in the partitions of Poland, though. Now, you don't just make top 3 by having an era named after you. Queen Elizabeth I of England, let's see, she defeated the Spanish Armada, and also under her reign was a very significant English cultural renaissance, with figures like Shakespeare being prominent. Two words, ruthless warlord. But seriously, as a ruler, she served as regent for her son and was incredibly competent. Not to mention that she was an instrumental figure in converting the Rus to Christianity. So yeah, pretty influential. Hold up, before you throw the tomatoes. Theodora was very important in Eastern Roman history. It wasn't just the Nika riots and her telling Justinian to stay in Constantinople. No, there's more than that. You see, when Justinian caught the bubonic plague in the 540s, she briefly took over as emperor and took all of his duties and performed them excellently. To be able to step up as a leader with no formal experience in a time of crisis is worthy of being number 1 on this list. Yeah, that's the list. Also, there is going to be a part 2 if I forgot anyone. And for the boys, you guys are getting your top 10 kings and emperors list at some point too. So yeah, all that said, Romanas out.